and welcome back to another exciting edition of Wind Down Wednesdays. My name is Mark.
My name is Hincha.
My name is Aam.
And as you can see right in front of us today, we have a pretty colorful Wind Down Wednesday for you. We have a specific Indian flavored Bacardi Breezers. And this reminds me a lot of my college days, and the simple fact that these are very light and easygoing, very fruity, sparkling drinks that are low in alcohol. Which one should we start off with today, gentlemen?
I think we should go with the blueberry because that's a new flavor that probably none of us have tried.
I'm very excited for that. And today we'll start with our blueberry breezer. And basically what we'll do here is we'll talk about what kind of flavors and if we enjoy these breezers, if that's safe to say, or if you don't enjoy them. Have you experienced these breezers before other than this one?
Yes, I have had the Jamaican passion and the cranberry orange.
And plus the Aam Panna.
And the Aam Panna. We have a pretty amazing flavor profile here. What's the first flavor? This is blueberry.
This is blueberry,
It
yes.
smells bubblegum.
Yeah, it definitely is very strong.
Bubblegum, yeah.
And we could talk about this fake fruit color as well in
Yes,
here.
the color is different from what we have seen in the bottle. Like that's dark, concentrated. This is very light.
And does this color entice you to want to drink this?
Yeah, I mean it's something different.
I'm very happy to see your smiles today. As we like to every Wind Down Wednesday, we'll cheers to our blueberry. Not very blueberry.
No. It's much like added flavor,
Yes.
not fresh fruit.
I think it's safe to say fake fruit flavors.
Fake fruit flavors.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you can hardly taste or you can hardly feel the alcohol.
Yes, it's very, very low. 4%, 4.6%.
4.8%.
4.8% alcohol. So a very easily enjoyable, barely alcoholic drink. And on top of that, is there any type of maybe food that would go great with this?
I wouldn't bear the food. This is basically something to start off the day with.
I like that. Maybe an early morning.
Could be, but I wouldn't suggest drinking early in the morning.
Now, our next Bacardi Breezer we have is Cranberry. And here I've noticed that this has been one of the most popular flavors, if I could use that word lightly, right?
Cranberry and Jamaican passion.
Jamaican passion. I've noticed that some of them have been quite hard to find. In fact, I had to travel pretty far to try some of these breezers. Not as strong of a smell as the first one.
Yeah, you
right?
have to really dig into it.
I think that that's safe to say. And color-wise, maybe
It
not
looks
the
like-
most enticing of all the colors.
It looks like fake rosé wine.
I think
It
this
looks like
is
a medicine to me.
meant like cough syrup. That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah.
going with. Definitely. And we always want to cheers on our Wind Down Wednesday. And while we go through these, we'll talk about what we enjoy. Let's rate them from 1 to 6.
Cough syrup
Cherry.
taste.
Sour cherry. And some kind of tinge in the back of
Yeah.
your throat. That's maybe some acetic acid or something like that. By the look on your faces, I see that maybe cranberry is not your favorite flavor.
No.
I think that this
kind of tastes like some cough syrup. Like
Yes.
the way it looks, it kind of smells like a cough syrup also. I don't know why.
I agree with you. Let's go ahead and dump this one and try our next Bacardi Breezer. And what's this flavor that we're going to try next?
The next one is Blackberry Crush.
Oh, and why do they call it Crush?
I think maybe they've crushed the blackberry like a syrup, or
Yes.
maybe mashed it and then I don't know, used it in the process.
I like the way you think. I'm hoping that there's some kind of blackberry flavor in this one as well. Definitely darker colored.
Yes.
I think that these Bacardi Breezers would make a great cocktail addition. Maybe
Yes.
something like a mojito. These would be a nice addition to that to separate some colors. Other than that, any good smells that you get? Whoa. This definitely smells like blackberry.
This reminds me of the fox candy.
Yes,
The fox candy, the one with the black currant.
yes, I know.
It's a very similar smell.
And a little bit of some flowers, but I think I'm
Yeah,
stretching there.
Get a little bit smell of like some lemon, I don't know, citrus, and I don't know.
But
Do you think you're gonna enjoy this?
Yeah, yes, definitely. Because this kind of reminds me of the black grape juice.
Yes.
Which is something that I really like on a hot sunny day.
I'm there with
Just
you on
only
that.
black grape juice with alcohol and some.
I like that.
Cheers.
Let's go ahead and talk about what we taste in here. Still that tinge in the back of your throat, not like the first one. Has some decent acid to it. Not as sweet as I thought it would be.
No, not very.
I think by far number one was purple. Was blue for me so far.
Yes.
Let's go ahead as we're moving on through our Bacardi Breezers. I know that this one is by far one of the hardest ones to find.
This is one of the most popular ones.
Jamaican Passion, or what they like to call as J Passion. And we'll go ahead and we'll try this Bacardi Breezer. Much lighter of a color by far. Not so many bubbles in here. Pretty light colored. Any good smells that you get? And not as much passion fruit as I thought there would be.
It smells much more orangey or pineapple.
Yes, by far. Tropical fruits, but
Citric, something.
let's go ahead and talk about what we taste in this one. This tastes like pineapple.
Yes.
Tastes
You
like
can
pineapple.
actually taste a little bit of alcohol when you're
You
drinking
can feel
it.
it. This is much more sharper going down your throat as compared to the previous
Other one,
ones.
By far, and not as well rounded. Is
No,
that safe to
no.
say? Not as well
It's kind
rounded.
of a sharp thing going through. It's not smooth.
I like that.
But it's good sharp. But it's a good sharp.
I can see why this one is so hard to find, and it looks like it's pretty acceptable for a hot summer day.
Yes.
Now this is by far the most popular. I think everybody has orange flavor.
Yes.
And I see when everybody orders these, this is the last one that they're usually willing to order, if that's safe to say. This looks like Tang to me.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely.
Much less bubbles in this one than the last four by far. And any smells that you get in here that you'll enjoy or that you would want to talk about?
Again, it smells like tang.
Tang.
Yeah.
Like sun-kissed
The,
Tang.
yes, the flavor smells so dominant. You can hardly smell anything else.
That's it. It's just a
It's just the fruit.
orange fruit flavor.
Yes.
Well, let's hope that this one is better than the last couple.
Slight bitterness.
Slight bitterness.
And here in this Bacardi Breezer, it has this orange aftertaste that's kind of lingering in an unfortunate way.
Yes.
I can really see why this one is very low popularity. And we saved the best for last by far. I think that's safe to say. This one is by far the hardest one to
That's a
come
Aam
across.
Panna.
This looks like a very new one because I haven't really
No, I have
seen
tried
this.
this.
I am dying to ask you, what is Aam Panna?
Aam Panna is
Raw
a cold raw mango flavored drink that usually people drink in
It's
India.
traditional Indian drink.
I would have never
Which-
guessed that.
Which Indian people drink it during summer.
In summertime, made of raw mango.
Raw mangoes.
Well, as we approach the end of our Wind Down Wednesday, I guess we're gonna talk a little bit about which one we like the best, and then we'll finish up for our day today. We always want to thank you for joining us on our Wind Down Wednesday. Let's go ahead. We always like to cheers. Oh wow! Now I see why this is so popular.
Spicy.
Yes.
Jeera.
Jeera.
It's something jeera.
So the jeera is
It's in
cumin
cumin
seeds.
seed.
I like that. I like that a lot.
You can smell cumin
We always
seeds.
want to thank our director for always giving us a little bit of help when we can't hear or possibly figure out the answer that we have, as our live feed tends to be sometimes a little bit choppy. Let's go ahead and cheers to our last Bacardi Breezer.
Sure.
It's salty,
Yeah.
Mm.
sour and salty. I wasn't expecting so much salt flavor in there.
But it's good.
But
It's
same-
good salt flavor.
Yes.
Because it kind of has the saltiness gives you the flavor of a raw mango.
Yo, that's for
That's
sure.
what it says, Aam Panna. So I think maybe the Aam Panna means it's Aam Panna is sour in actual, like while you drink it.
Yes.
So that's why it's sour because of that actual Aam Panna.
Well, I really thoroughly enjoyed these. Now I can see partially why people love them so much here. As we approach the end of our Wine Down Wednesdays, would you please give us a brief a brief 1 through 6 on how you rate these?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, you didn't like the Aam Panna.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
And for you, Mr. Headshaw?
I'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Really? And I'm going to switch it up all day. I think that finding a salty kind of flavored alcoholic drink is quite unusual, and I find it quite pleasing. So I'm going to go with 1, and then of course I think we all agree that the blueberry is pretty amazing. And then I like the passion fruits, and then possibly the cranberry. Again, I think the orange is what it is, if I hate to say that. So this is a close 5 in between the blackberry and the orange. And again, we always want to thank you for joining us on this amazing Wine Down Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.